Breaking news, sources say that the tampering allegations with the Atlanta Falcons and Kirk Cousins, a decision will come out this week regarding this. And it's going to happen for the Atlanta Falcons, and it's going to happen with the Philadelphia Eagles on Saquon Barkley. Also, sources are saying that the consequences with the Atlanta Falcons are going to merit a larger disciplinary action than it will with the Philadelphia Eagles. And to that I say, oh, okay. Now, in regards to tampering, a lot of people are saying tampering is a thing where everyone does it. It's just if you get caught doing it. And regarding that, I'll talk about that a little later. But in regards to the tampering cases in the past, I'm going to tell you what the Atlanta Falcons should expect from a consequence from the NFL. Now, two teams that kind of got caught recently with tampering, and that's the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs. Regarding the Miami Dolphins, this is probably the most egregious form of tampering. This is probably your worst case form of tampering, and that's because not only did they actively try to recruit a coach that was on another team, but they actively tried to recruit a player that was on another team. And for that, they lost a first rounder and a third rounder. Now, if you look on the other scenario with the Kansas City Chiefs, they just tried to actively recruit a player, and they lost a third round pick and a sixth round pick. Now, I think the Atlanta Falcons will be closer to the Kansas City Chiefs, but I think they want to make a statement. The NFL wants to make a statement with this tampering thing, and so it'll be kind of in the middle. I think they also think the Kansas City Chiefs is a bigger market team, and they can kind of pick on the little guy in the Atlanta Falcons, to be completely honest. So with this in mind, I think the Atlanta Falcons could expect and should expect probably a second round and probably a sixth is what they'll lose. No, it won't be quite what Miami lost, but they're probably going to lose some significant draft compensation. And another thing I want to highlight is I think that the results that come out this week will probably be for next year's draft. I don't think the Atlanta Falcons will lose any picks this year. I just think that's unfair for you to announce the consequences for a team who's going to be picking players in 3 days. So I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be next year's draft. Now, in regards to tampering, I don't know what they're trying to do. I understand the idea of tampering for the NFL, but do me a favor and just enforce it to everybody the same. Give a legal list of rules that you can and cannot do. Let's get rid of this gray area that a lot of people operate in. No, you can't talk to teams, but you can talk to the agents, and the agents are at pro days and combines, and they can basically talk to the player and then talk to the team, and inadvertently you could talk to the player. Everyone knows that a lot of teams are doing this, and I just think that it's not fair. The Atlanta Falcons kind of got caught, but still, I think we need to make a concrete tampering as this. You cannot talk to this, and they need to do this, and they need to write this down going forward. Now, regardless of if the Atlanta Falcons did it or not, who knows? If they did, then they're going to be punished, and I think they will be, but we can live and learn and move on. Now, this puts a big, big, big emphasis on the draft this year for the Atlanta Falcons. They have to hit because they'll probably lose some picks next year. And if they don't lose some picks, then, hey, they're playing with house money. And you know what? If they win the Super Bowl, then it really won't matter. But who knows? That's all hopeful, and we'll see. But if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. If you want to see more videos like this, check this one out right here. And like always, peace.